Hey, this is Edward. I want to record another video on acquiring companies and due diligence specifically. And I'm going to talk about a framework you could use as a deal maker, as a buyer, as a business buyer that's acquiring companies post your LOI sign, meaning once you actually made an offer on a deal and your offer's been accepted, and let's say you have an exclusivity period for 60 days, which we're doing right now for a client. He got an LOI signed. We're kind of finalizing that, and we're going to need to do the due diligence properly. So I want to share what you need to be aware of when you're actually doing this. So first of all, any business is going to have a financial component. So you want to do what is called quality of earnings on the deal. It's typically an accountant that comes in and does that specializes in quality of earnings. I highly recommend you get people that actually just specialize in quality of earnings. If you need people, I can connect you to them on LinkedIn. So what you could do is you could DM me and I can find you a quality of earnings guy, maybe in your area, maybe in your state, whatever you need. I'm connected to most of these guys in the market. So essentially, what you're really doing is you're building a team around you and the deal to be able to properly analyze it. Two is you're going to need a lawyer eventually that is going to properly customize the documentation to the deal, the shareholder agreement, the purchase agreements, some other agreements, the escrow account, when you're going to get financing to transfer some of these funds. And the lawyer also going to do what is called legal due diligence of the company to make sure there's no issues with that as well. And of course, he's going to analyze your current situation and give you more additional advice on that. And the third thing is you need a commercial due diligence expert. So you need somebody that essentially can do also operational due diligence of a company, and they can actually help you understand the sales component, the marketing component, the operations component, the HR component, the growth of that company component, potentially how you're going to buy more businesses later after that, how you can integrate it, potentially software integrations and things like that. So somebody who has actually done a deal, bought a company, and improved the company later. You're going to need an expert like that to come in to help you. Additionally, what you might need is an industry expert or somebody that could actually help you get the licensing quicker, that you can give them equity in the business as well. So, for example, let's say you buy a plumbing company or an air conditioning company or something else, a medical business, and it requires very particular licensing. Well, you might be able to give that person your due diligence team and also hire them in your company when you're acquiring that company, give them equity, give them incentives, give them a better salary so that you can run the company with them. So essentially building like an internal management team in your holding company to be able to run this business. In the past, we also got third-party management companies to be able to run different facilities. We bought it with a client, Leo. We bought his assisting living business. We found a third-party management company. We gave him 10% of the business to run it. So that's an example of that. So again, financially, quality of earnings, an accountant, legally, a lawyer for all the contracts, the latter contracts, such as the purchase agreement and customizing that as much as you can to the state and the deal so that you're de-risking yourself and de-risking the deal for you. And then, of course, you're going to have your investors or lenders in the deal, depending on how you structure that. So they're also part of a team. You're going to be able to navigate some of these relationships and put all of us together. What you're really doing is you're putting together a team and you're on top of a team. You're making sure everybody's doing the work, but also you're doing your own commercial due diligence. If you got a commercial due diligence expert in the team or an industry expert in the team doing that, you need to be on top of that and doing the work with them, getting information from the seller, getting information from the broker, going on site and visiting them, understanding how the business works, understanding some of their partners, some of their um, everything about the business, everything you can. Because in that phase, you want to make sure you're getting aware if you really want to be part of this. Yes, you have an LOI, but an LOI in most cases is not a binding document. And you don't want to bind yourself to that. You want to do proper commercial due diligence, quality of earnings, legal stuff to be able to pursue a deal. And you got to get the best people in the space. You don't want to get some random guy who's never done deals or who's never done deals in that industry that can help you. So you want to get the best people, build a team. If you want to learn how to do that, we've done this on hundreds of deals in the past. We put teams together, then just reach out to me on LinkedIn and I'll be able to help you review a deal, review a case, review what you need, and give you a better plan to execute it. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed these videos, subscribe to my channel and I'll send you more stuff. Thank you.